What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hustle. Yes, it's the best money channel on YouTube, so make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on, and hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hustle Live, and Kick King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and the Kick and Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom of the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you pay for. All right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you're tired of being a zero, you ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos and you'll get them notifications, it's going to be some information that's going to help you win, keep you informed, or keep you entertained. So with that being said, you know how we get down over here on this channel. We talk about the new scams, the new methods, the new bank scams, the new bank methods, the dark world, the dark web, and what's really going on, and how is so many people making so much money in this world. And there's a lot of questions that's going on. A lot of people want to know about methods. A lot of people want to know about the dark world, the dark web. A lot of people want to learn about this and ask this. A lot of people want to learn this and ask that. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about new methods, new sites that's going on the dark web, because there's a lot of people that's getting into this universe. It's a lot of new young kids. It's a lot of new adults. It's a lot of people in general that's trying to figure out how they can make some fast revenue in this world. Now, the problem is a lot of people are non-educated on what's really going on. They don't give us like dark web classes or cybersecurity classes in school, so nobody really knows about it. Everything is really self-taught and self-learned. So whatever anybody knows about the dark web or the dark world is what somebody has probably told them or what they have seen from somewhere, not actually from the dark web. Because a lot of people have no clue how to get on there. A lot of people think it's just this vortex that you just walk through the atmosphere and now you in this whole different world. Like, no, dark web is basically you go to a different search engine and you type in, or you go search different URLs and you go to different sites. That's all the dark web is. And putting your VPNs and your socks and proxies and all these different things on to stay protected from hackers, scammers, and potentially um, being compromised and hacked. So it's a lot to go in when it comes, not a lot, but it's things to go into getting on the dark web to be able to access this part of the net in these sites. And the average Joe or the average person doesn't understand this. They think it's just, oh, I'm gonna go to this, I'm gonna go to that. And like the average person doesn't want to pay anything. The average person wants everything for free and easy. So most people brains are structured like that. Most people brains are structured to have their hand out and expect other people or expect things to be done for free and easy. So, due to the surge of the new generation and due to so many young adults and kids being on this new dark world or dark web, there are a lot of new things that's going on. See, a lot of people don't understand that there's technology fraud and there's real time fraud. Real time fraud is where you're doing things in real time in public on camera and things like that. Check fraud, credit card fraud, etc., etc. And then you got the dark world. You got technology fraud where the fraudsters are or the scammers are strictly at a computer doing something or utilizing networks, databases, servers, whatever to perform whatever method that they are doing to generate some type of revenue. They aren't on camera, they aren't in these stores, they're not, they're at a computer. And a lot of people don't understand that technology is what's creating everything on the clear and on the dark net. Technology is what created Chat GPT. Technology is what created these different apps for people to be able to basically use as Chat GPT to create websites. So people got to start understanding that technology is something serious. Technology is a gift and a curse. It's a gift because it helps the people in the world do a lot of different things. It makes it easier, but it's also a curse because the same things that we are doing is being performed on the dark web and making it easier for the fraudsters and the scammers. So there are a lot of different sites popping up on the dark web due to the fraud GPT, a lot of different fraud GPT sites. And once people get a hold of something, they overuse it. They go buku with it. Now people making multiple sites, mimicking other sites. Like there's so many sites on the dark web. Before, when it was hard for people to find dark web sites, it's a little bit even harder now to find real dark websites. And some of them might be real, and some of them might even be real and fake because these kids are new to the game, so they don't really know everything about what's going on and what's going on. But there are people who have been in this world for a very long time that knows what's going on and know what to put on these sites and know what to sell and know how to get what they want to sell. So there's a new site on the dark web called the Reaper Network, and this deals with basically CC information, credit card, debit card information, and and it also deals with reaping, IBANs, and it also deals with ransomware. Now, what does ransomware got to do with credit cards and debit cards? Well, credit card and debit cards are attached to bank accounts, and hackers and scammers find they what they do is they target business bank accounts and they go through all these different servers and databases and they look at all these different balances for all these different accounts that's with these different banks. And once they find accounts that they feel like it's worth it, they're basically compromise their account and hold it from ransomware, meaning that in order to unlock this account and get that money out of it and not have it stolen, they have to pay an X amount of money. So hackers and scammers will go through different databases, look at different account balances, compromise the account, hold it for ransomware, and say you got to pay this amount in Bitcoin, or you're not going to be able to get this money back. And this is something that a lot of people know nothing about. People think ransomware just goes on in businesses and hackers compromising business accounts. No, they compromise any account that got some money in it, point blank period. So they go to these banks databases, they say, oh, this person got 3 million in it, we're gonna compromise this, hold it for ransomware, give us $2 million, give us $5 million out of this $20 million account, or we're taking it all. So at the end of the day, they're gonna make some money, because to reverse a ransomware is almost impossible. The engineer and it's gonna take a very, 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 very to decrypt it. It's gonna take a very, very long time, because they're hackers too, so they're gonna see somebody trying to decrypt it. So while somebody's trying to decrypt, it's gonna be a lot going on. So this site deals with a lot of financial services with CC, CVVs, cards, debit cards, uh, virtual cards, and things like that. And this site allows people. This site is different. Like I said, people with this new generation, it baffles me the things that it don't baffle me, but I'm surprised on what people are doing on these sites. So this site, Reaper Network, it literally has methods and explanations on how to complete these methods. So it might be a CC method, it might be a virtual card reaping method, how to get the virtual cards. It also gives you how to, like, what type of mods and what type of scripts you need for the flipper zeros to be able to get the right signal for, because you know people out here are utilizing flipper zeros, going on these GPT sites, creating softwares, loading the softwares on these mods, and basically doing ghost tapping. That's when they steal credit card and debit card credentials, utilizing signals from this flipper zero in that card. Just like when you tap to pay, that's a signal being sent. That's what it's doing on with these flipper zeros, and people are learning, and like they basically telling like what the code, like it's gonna code it for you. It's gonna say what to put, how to do it, all that different stuff like that. And it's almost like in everything is like they gonna break down step by step or give you instructions how to do it, from the virtual cards to the flipper zero to the debit cards. Different, like it's different things you can click on, but you want this method, that method. It's gonna tell you like how to do things. So Reaper method definitely is a new on the rise site on the dark web. And like I tell you guys all the time, These sites are not no www dot blah blah blah.com. No dark website is a www anything.com anything. They're all long encrypted addresses. They're like long Bitcoin addresses with .onion at the end. And these URLs cannot be posted or presented on the ClearNet. So that's why you don't see people talking about, or you don't really see dark web onion sites on the ClearNet because you can't post them. So it's hard for people to really promote and post those type of things, and for people to really find good sites or real sites on the dark web. So Reaper Network, new site, and got over 100K hits in over like 4 days. So that's how you know it's really a site that's on the rise. So I only talk about sites and give y'all sites that's on the rise. I'm not gonna tell y'all about no sites that's dead and not really getting no hits like that. If it's generating some traffic in a decent time, I'm gonna tell y'all about it. All right. So Reaper Network is definitely a site on the dark web that's doing a lot of different things, utilizing technology, because people don't understand how technology and the fraud and the dark world is what's really controlling everything. Like everything is ran and controlled by technology, and without technology, we'd be a third world country. Without technology, allows us to be able to watch YouTube, and technology is why YouTube is here. Technology is why everything that we use on a daily basis here. People, I'm trying to get people to start understanding coding and how coding works. Like you can code anything. You can code a website to make it do this, do that, do this, do that, accept this and that. So you can do all that. And people don't understand how everything is ran off a system, a database, a server, a network. And if somebody created this system, database, network, my software, they can tweak it. They can do whatever they want to do with it. And there's system jammers out here that can jam us the network. And there's so much out here that y'all just not understanding. And we're going to learn about it because this technology is what's allowing hackers to compromise people's information. People don't put two and two together. Everybody just think fraud and scams is credit card, debit card, or some type of check method. No, it gets deeper than that. It's technology fraud out here that don't even got to do with nothing with no banks, nothing. Just like, for example, my man's Hami with the Hellcat was creating boards for fire sticks, meaning that he had he a Python engineer. He created a board or a site that had all different streaming platforms and movies on it, and he kept it updated. So when people were buying these fire sticks that had it programmed already on there, he was making money. And that ain't got nothing to do with no banks or nothing like that. So you just think about all the different methods out here that don't got nothing to do with no banks. He made $40 million off of that. $40 million. Hear me, $40 million dealing with no banks, no nothing. Just streaming movies and streaming TV networks. That's a whole different fraud method right there. So people got to understand that this tech world is a whole different place. It's deeper than what people think. It's deeper than what you think is what you see and what you can comprehend. Because technology can create a lot of new things, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it's technology can create a lot of new things in the future that we know nothing about right now. That in a couple of years is gonna be very, very popular. It might be some type of app, it might be some type of something, but it's gonna be something that's created with technology in a couple of years that everybody gonna want to need, but it's not here yet, or it's not presented yet, or it's not being sold yet, and it's gonna be some type of scam or fraud being committed around it. Because wherever there's money being made, there's going to be some type of scam or fraud being committed. And most of the time, it's through technology. And at the end of the day, there's going to be some type of victim. It might be you, it might be me, it might be a bank, it might be all three. So, like I tell you guys all the time, man, make sure you guys get your Norton LifeLock to monitor all your financial and social media accounts to make sure no suspicious activity is going on. And then monitor in your financial and social media accounts, and then monitor your dark web to make sure none of your personal information is on there floating around. So make sure you guys get your Norton LifeLock. Make sure you guys freeze all three of your credit profiles, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experience, so nobody can get anything in your name. And make sure you guys are getting new credit card and debit card numbers every so often. And we tap, swipe, insert all day, every day, order online, all different type of stuff. And we travel and we can use the same cards for years. And just imagine all the places that you can use that card and how many different databases on. There's always a database compromised, leak, or hack. So stay safe, stay more cautious, get new cards, new information, so the old information no longer be valid. And if it was a part of a database compromised, leak, or hack, you'll be safe, right? So make sure you guys stay more safe, stay more cautious, and stay more aware of what's going on in this real crazy world that we all are what? Yep. living in. All right, so shout out to all my Real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, because without y'all there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going, y'all motivate me keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one limited gems are $1,000, but for limited time only, I'm doing them for 600. Yes, 600 cash app or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is your cash app or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot, let me know you payment ready, and we will go from there. All right, no screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yell me. Make sure y'all booking your seat on the crypto tour in person. Make sure y'all book your seat on the webinars Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, 250, 260. Make sure y'all booking your seat on the crypto tour in person, limited gems, 3,500. Make sure y'all booking your checking out my make sure y'all book your seat on the month-long mentorship 750. 1K load come with that. Free 1K load come with that. Make sure y'all booking checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram, the Potato app, and Discord, Millionaire World and Network. Still look for people for the production company. Make sure y'all subscribe. And hit the notification bell on my YouTube channels, my Twitches, my IGs, TikTok, Snapchats, Kick, all that, Discord. Make sure y'all follow me on all my social. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world, because it's changing people's lives, and make sure y'all getting in where y'all fit in with these loads. All right, 125 and up. Cash App, Bitcoin payment. Y'all see what's going on, so send them screenshots and let's get to work. 10 seats available. First come, first serve. Right. So with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know I get down to any of these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson video or live. Peace.